You're listening to Process Server Daily, the show where hustle meets strategy in the high-stakes world of process serving. From elite pros to the new servers taking massive action, these are the voices of a rising industry. Hosted by the founder of 123 Legal Support, Mighty Mike Reed. This is your backstage pass to building a profitable process serving empire. Let's get into it.
Welcome back to another episode of Process Server Daily. Today, I'm really excited. This is episode number 33 with the wonderful Sandra Kimbrough, private investigator and process server out of Baytown, Texas, and the Houston, Texas areas. Welcome, Sandra.
Hi, thank you.
Yeah, I'm so excited to have you on as one of our leaders. I could call you a leader in the community.
Okay.
You're literally so engaged and you help so many people inside of our community. I'm so very grateful to have you in the community and to have you in our mastermind meetings today talking about how to hire different process servers and what fees. It was just so cool. It was such a good mastermind meeting. I appreciate you.
Not a problem. Love to help.
Yeah. And so you're a professional. You're a president, CEO of Swan Legal Services, LLC.
Correct.
The first question I love to ask on the Process Server Daily show is always what made you choose process serving?
It was something I stumbled upon while I was studying to take my PI license exam for my company. And it's actually in the public safety field, but in Texas, for whatever reason, it was kind of like cut out. It's still there. And I think they're trying to make it back more into that field. But for right now, the servers in Texas are certified through the JBCC. So that's the judicial branch of the Supreme Court.
Okay. So but what made you choose it? You just wanted to be...
I just wanted to try it out. I remember seeing some people do that, and I just wanted to, what is this? So I checked it out. Easy to get started. I actually got certified to be a process server before I got my PI license and got my administrator's license for my company. So I just started doing process serving to just make money until everything else fell into place.
Very cool. Yeah, it's cool to hear how people get started. It's always so different. There's never a story that's even closely the same. Yeah. So one theme though is always that you want to stay busy, you want to earn a living, you want to try to make some money. And for a while I was teaching real estate, but what I realized is it's such a long learning curve. Like people usually get their first closing. It takes them 6 to 9 months to get their first closing. But with process serving, you could literally, and the challenge that I did in the community, we got to $10,000 within 2 weeks.
Right.
And so I tell people, like, no matter how new you are, you can do this. And you're a professional. You've been doing this, and but you see in the community, so many people have these experiences where they are able to earn a decent living serving papers, and you're a great example of that. So, what do you think is makes somebody a good process server?
Many things, but first you have to love what you do. If you don't love what you do, if you don't love talking to people and having patience with people, keeping your cool, because every situation is different. People are dealing with a lot of things. And the last thing most of them are expecting is for someone to knock on the door trying to hand those legal papers to them. That's just sometimes one more thing that they can't handle. And sometimes, you have to be the sounding board for them to just vent, get it out, and still stay professional, stay within the legal realm. But you have to have a heart for people at the end of the day.
That's so true, because understanding you're a third party, non-biased, you don't judge.
Right.
Of course, that's your job, but you are going to get some people that are going to be upset with you.
Oh, yeah.
And when they do, are you able to keep your cool and understand that, hey, they just got served divorce papers from their ex that took everything or whatever. And so you kind of have some empathy. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, so you're Swan Legal. You're in Houston, Texas area.
Right.
You have multiple different things that you do with your business. You do
Correct.
process serving. You do a notary.
No, well, my son does the notary. I used to be
Mhm.
a notary. I'm not in one spot long enough to be a notary. But
And private
so my son
investigation.
is doing notary, but I do most of the PI and the process serving, courier, and basically just sometimes again that counsel. Sometimes I get calls and yeah, people want to just talk and vent, and for on the PI side, I actually have to talk people into not hiring me.
You're like, you probably don't want to. But you know what's funny is that's one of the number one sales tactics. Actually, we call it the push away. You know, you push away, like in real estate, they say, I don't want to sell. They're like, yeah, you should just keep it. And that they're like, well, what do you mean? Well, you just keep it. And they're like, could you maybe list it for me? No, keep it. And they're
Yeah,
like wanting to hire you. You know, the more
yeah.
you say that. So with PI work, what type of private investigation work are you looking to do?
Well, I kind of do. I do criminal and civil defense. I'm certified in those areas. I do judgment recovery. I
Okay.
do repo, self-help repos. Knock and talk. I do background checks, witness locations, skips. So it runs the gamut as to, depending on what the client wants and how in depth they want to go. So that's pretty much what I do. A lot of attorneys want me to just review the files and see what may have been missed
Yeah.
or get another perspective on uh you
Yeah.
know
What's
talking.
different there in Texas too, though, because you guys have specific laws that some other states don't have. That
Right.
I'm excited about doing a roundtable with you in the future and some other professionals from the local area. But in Texas specifically, with like skip tracing, for example, or
Yes.
surveillance, like
Yeah.
how is it different in Texas?
Well, for if you're just a process server, it's not to make you feel bad, and even though some people, hey, they need to get the PI license to do some things that some servers do, but if you're going to do wait time on a process serving case and you're just a process server, 5 minutes is your max.
Oh wow.
Otherwise, you're doing PI work, so you'd be considered doing PI work without being licensed. Um, Skip trace. Now they will allow you to like locate an address,
Mhm.
but again, that's where you stop. If
Yeah.
you do anything else, you're considered practicing PI without a license. So
Almost like practicing law, like a lawyer, kind of.
yes, it's similar thing.
Oh,
So
okay.
and also with the PIs, you hire PIs just like an attorney. You have a PI client privilege. So you can break that privilege. So if you have a case where you have an attorney, yeah, we PIs, most of us say, yeah, we're gonna talk to your attorney because then your privilege now extends to your attorney's privilege, which is greater than
Mhm.
the PI privilege.
Interesting. And as a process server, we're a third party, non-biased. I'm not putting the attorney or the client ahead of the person I'm serving.
Right,
As a matter of fact, sometimes I'll go the other way and say, they'll say, well, just drop it or drop it in the slot or whatever. It's like,
right.
that's not
You
valid
can't do that.
service. Yeah,
Yeah,
like if
that's not going to be proper service in Texas unless you have an alternative service
yeah.
from a judge. So, and I did serve in Georgia for 2 years, and I just love some of their laws. But again, compared to Texas, we have to still verify whether or not the person we're trying to serve lives there. But we cannot just
Right.
leave it there once somebody tells us, "Oh yeah, they live here."
Yeah. Do you guys do
Yeah.
drop
So
service
you
there?
have to hand. Texas is a personal service state. We have to put those documents in that person's hand Or if that person, we identified them and they are that person, now we can do a drop serve, but that too is kind of crazy. No barriers can be in between. So if you have a door, a screen,
window,
and that separates you, that is not going to be proper service.
Wow.
You have to, try to drop it at their feet. Put it, I did a drop serve one time for a child support case, and I just needed the guy to just open that glass screen door enough. And when he did, I threw those papers in there. He touched the papers. He picked them up to try to throw them back. You served.
You served.
And make sure you document that. So I didn't have a problem with that. But sometimes you in Texas, you just our part of our job is also to protect the rights of the party that we're serving. Okay, so we have to protect their rights. So that's what this is about. Because again, when you have sometimes some of the what we call trash servers has helped cause the situation, because sometimes they say they did something and then a camera says they did not.
This is why you got to look at your watch, the exact time, not 2 minutes. It only takes you 2 minutes to walk back to the car.
Exactly.
And if you put the time you got into the car, you're 2 minutes off, and that camera could show for 2 minutes straight of you not being there.
That's right.
Yeah, that's true.
And I try to tell some of the servers that come to me for mentorship, look, cameras are everywhere. I mean, and when you think they don't have them, they have them.
Yeah.
And when you think the neighbor's not being nosy and watching, they're nosy and watching.
And taking pictures.
So just do the right thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so cool. So we're going to get into a roundtable where we're going to dive deep into all the things Texas process. We're going to do a roundtable for each of the states for our online directory, Mighty Process Server. I'm excited to have you be a part of that.
Hey, quick break from the episode to tell you about something that's changing the game for process servers across the country. It's called Mighty Process Servers. And you can join absolutely free. Inside, you'll get full access to every course, every download, and the educational tools that we use to help process servers build profitable companies. We meet every Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern for our live Mighty Mastermind call. Come join the conversation. You can connect with other professionals, post on the discussion board, direct message members, and become part of one of the most engaged communities for process servers. Don't wait. Go to mightyprocessserver.com and join today. Those who get verified get listed and start bidding on jobs same day. Now, let's get back to the show.
Back to Swan Legal. You guys are really doing some cool things there. What's in store for the next couple of years for your company?
Well, of course, I love to see it grow. I want to do more mentoring. I still will be doing PI work. I still do not have employees. I try to mentor, but I just threw my hat in the ring to become the director of the East region with Texas Process Server Association.
Oh, wow.
So I just put a big hat on. So I will have to start my campaigning, and hopefully for our East region, which is where I've been started serving and still serving. I've spoken to a few people in the East region and what they would like to see and what I have in mind that I would like to see and bring. And so I'm glad we found your platform. This is gonna be interesting. But I have other things that I would like to add to the company, like doing mandatory drug classes. So like if you go to court and get a case and the judge orders you to take a drug class. So I would like to add that. So
interesting. Yeah. It's interesting, those kind of like vertically integrated things that kind of relate, because what happens is you end up building relationships with judges who know that you do it. I have a friend, Ken Ringo. He's in Texas, actually. He's where's he at? He's up near Austin, somewhere in
Okay.
that area. But he does like a child where they actually do the what's it called, visitation, scheduled
Yes.
visitation.
Yeah.
He's one of
Good.
those
Good
like
feel.
one of those
Dangerous, but
mediators.
good feel.
So good things to think about, those vertically integrated things, and a lot of people are so limited in what they offer when it
Right.
comes to their process serving stuff. But for Swan, you guys are doing some cool things that you're adding that on. What would you say to somebody who's listening, maybe an attorney who needs a private investigator in your area? What would you tell them about Swan, and what makes you different from other potential people they could hire?
Well, what makes me different and makes the companies different is again that we truly care. We're compassionate. We have a heart. We do not take a side. I mean, we are truly neutral. I don't form an opinion based on what I hear or read, and I let the facts tell the story. So I can't tell you one way or another way how something is going to end up. I can't listen to a recording or a testimony and say, oh, they're lying. I don't do any of that. I go for the facts. And most times, again, I'm personable. I can just be trying to do personal grocery shopping and walk in the store, and a lady stops me and talks to me for over 30 minutes in the grocery store. I just approachable, and that's what they need, and you when you're interviewing or talking to people or trying to serve people, you have I learned how to do de-escalation. So I
Yeah.
try to de-escalate the situation, but also I've learned through my training and schooling, yeah, be back and back, because if they're giving those cues, I'm gonna get out of there. I'm not gonna sit and argue with a client defendant, or because it's just not necessary. Um, if I'm there, whatever job, whatever hat, because I wear so many. So if my hat is to do process serving, I'm gonna do process serving. And I'm going to take great notes. I'm gonna take great pictures, and I'm gonna get the case served. And if I can't get the case served, I'm going to make sure, especially with some Harris County courts in Texas, those judges are very picky. So if you do not know how to document the case so that you don't have to make 20 more attempts, you need to document everything that happened. Write down the license plates, write down who you spoke to, try to talk to neighbors, or try to talk to a person in the house, try to get a name. Having the names helps verify and make credible what you're saying. Plus the judge sometimes won't, well, who told you this? Oh, well, some lady. Okay, can you describe? So it's just great documentation will help your case. And just, be truthful about, actually go to the location. So if you don't use some type of platform, then use at least a date, time stamp, take photos.
Mm-hmm.
But prove that you have actually done the job that you were hired to do, and be
Yeah.
trustworthy. Your reputation is all you have.
Well, there are many states that are requiring using an app or something to guarantee that you were
Right.
there. And a date and timestamp photograph is kind of like an entry level, like that's a basic thing. Take a
Right.
photo of the house, the address, the cars, the license plates. I mean, how valuable is it to get a picture of a house with the car and the license plate? You could run it, find out they own it. And now,
Right.
anytime you see that car, you can pretty much attach it to that person if it's
Correct.
driving around town.
And that especially helps if they won't open the door. Like I had a client call me this morning, and she was so upset because it's something dealing with child support, and she got served, and now she wants to hire me. And I'm like, ma'am, if you got served, are you going through the state?
Yeah.
Because see, now most servers would say, oh yeah, it's $150. Let me take your case. Well, again, I convinced her not to hire me. If you are dealing with child support in Texas, 9 times out of 10, it may be through the state of Texas. That's Texas Attorney General's office. Baby, somebody's already on your case. You just have to wait. It's a protocol. If he won't open the door, hopefully they're a great server. They know what to do. I said, nah, I'm not going to go into the weeds with what that protocol is, but it's a protocol. So as long as whoever has that file to serve that other party, you're good. Just be patient and wait. Yeah. You don't need to pay me any extra money.
Yeah. Well, it's so cool to catch up with you and learn about everything you're doing there at Swan Legal, and as a PI too. It's anytime you can add that PI piece on as a process server, it's huge. And but I appreciate you. How can everybody reach out to you to either hire your services or maybe even like reach out for the questions? I know you like to mentor people and help people along like I do. How can they reach out to you?
They can reach out through the website, www.swanlegalservices.com. And I'm on many platforms. I'm on Texas Process Serving Association in Texas. I'm also on Texas Apps Association. I'm also on the Mighty Mite directory platform. I'm on so many platforms. I'm on Tally. If you need a PI, check me out on Tally. But yeah, I'm on LinkedIn. You can look me up Instagram. So
there you go. Connect on social. Give her a call, connect on social, and join us on mightyprocessserver.com. It's for free. You can join the community for free. Come say hi to Sandra inside there, and check out all of the awesome resources that we have. And I'm excited for the roundtable coming up. And good luck with the association. That's going to be so cool. I'm excited for you. You got to like promote.
I'm excited. Yeah. Well, the association is going to promote, but yeah, I need to go and meet the people. I need to hear from the people. I mean, I have some ideas and things that I would like. I've been a member of that association since 2018 when I started, and I would like to see some changes and some things added, especially in the area that I'm in. And I've, again, been kind of talking to some of the servers that I do know and getting their input. So yeah, I'm going to try. All they can do is say no. So it's either a vote for a yes or a vote for a no. But yeah, I would love to try to help our association grow and get better.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for coming on, and we'll see you in one of our future masterminds. I know you come to pretty much all of Tuesdays at 1:00 Eastern Standard Time. And thanks again, Sandra. Appreciate you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Take care.
All
Be
right,
mighty.
Mighty.
That's a wrap on another episode of Process Server Daily, where the legal support industry levels up. Want to grow your process serving business with the best marketing tools, the most engaged community, and the highest ranking directory online? Visit mightyprocessserver.com. Claim your listing. Join our free community. Surround yourself with process servers who get it and build something real. From the field to the courtroom, this is Process Server Daily. Until next time, stay safe out there and live mighty.